Hey guys, Brandon Willem hanging out here in Nashville inside the CCM Cafe with Will Wesley. How are we, man?
Man, it's good to be here. It's good to be in Nashville. I like it here.
Yeah, it was a journey to get you here. All night long drive from Louisiana. How you feeling? You hopped up on coffee and a Red Bull or Monster?
I'm hopped up on coffee and life, and I'll tell you this, it doesn't matter. It's the musician's life. You leave one town and go to another, so I couldn't think of a better place than to be here with you this morning, so it's good to be here.
Yeah, well, a lot of people watching this not going to recognize the name or the face, so we got to start with a little bit of your story. Tell them the Will story.
My name's Will Wesley. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, actually a small town outside of Baton Rouge, Baker, Louisiana. Started music at a very young age. My father was a guitar player and singer, and he kind of got the bug on me at a very young age. So I've just been a musician for about as long as I can remember, and it's something I've always loved to do, and that about sums me up.
You got a new song out there that's very personal to you too, 12 O'Clock in Texas.
Yes.
Let's tell folks about the story behind that song a little bit.
Well, 12 O'Clock in Texas is probably one of the most intimate songs that I've ever done, and what makes it a special kind of project is that it's a collaboration, not only between the song, but the song and the music video. And that's what really makes the song tell the story. If you listen to the words of the song, it's talking about loss. But the music video tells a very personal story of two brothers. And that's what 12 O'Clock in Texas is about. Me and my brother Daniel were very close, growing up. And, one brother ended up going one way and one brother went another. I went into music and Daniel went into computer programming. And from there, Daniel got hooked on heroin, and that's something that we don't like to talk about a lot. But I believe the candidness of this story is what is going to hopefully help people. And Daniel, he got hooked on heroin, and I seen a man go on to making a very, very good living, breaking down and literally borrowing money from me on the road. And from there, it just was a downward spiral, and it culminated with me taking him to rehab, and I'll tell you, a sobriety coin for a lot of people is a symbol of hope and of an accomplishment. But if you watch this video, you'll see for me, it was nothing more than a failed attempt at sobriety and the letdown that come with it. And I'll tell you, with 12 O'Clock in Texas, after we found out, Daniel overdosed and died alone in a hotel room. And it was from there that a lot of folks have asked me, why 12 O'Clock in Texas? Because you're from Baton Rouge. Well, there's a true story behind that. The song was written a week later when I was on tour in Texas. I didn't know how to deal with his death, and I just kept working. And one night, I was driving back with a bandmate, and I tell you not, a gale force wind come across this road. It was a clear night. There was no storms, nothing. And it nearly knocked our vehicle off the road. And I remember a bandmate telling me, man, that's bizarre. What could have caused this? And I just blurted out without thinking, that's the spirit of my brother saying goodbye. And I woke up the next morning and I started penning the lyrics to what will become 12 O'Clock in Texas. And after writing a personal story about it, I began to realize that if any good could be found in Daniel's death, it's in the hopes of helping other people. And telling his story, because look, I tell everybody, addiction doesn't just affect the ones addicted. Mm-hmm. It affects the ones who love the ones who are addicted. And with that, I've kind of made my own mission to try to tell Daniel's story in the hopes of helping someone else out there. And I truly hope this song and this video does that. If we can help just one person get over this disease known as addiction, I think I've done my job.
Yeah, the song's been out a few weeks now. So people have got to see it. They've got to see this music video that you're speaking of. Have you got to hear some stories from people who maybe wouldn't be talking about this, and now they're coming to you and sharing their similar story?
The special thing about the video is that people are leaving their stories of loss and of addiction in the comments section. It's been rapidly growing every day, and it's very, very rewarding to have a therapeutic outlet for people, because this is something that people are not discussing every day. It's talked about, but not in the public as much. And there's a lot of people out there dealing with this. This is a true problem in our country, and we need to address it on the home front. And that's what we're trying to do with 12 O'Clock in Texas.
Is there other music in the can ready to go once this one kind of runs its course? You already got some songs on deck?
Well, I've already got the next single ready, and I've already got the music video director ready to film it. I don't sleep much. I'm always on the go. You're going to find me somewhere.
What kind of timeline are we looking to hear that one?
We're hoping to get it out by February of next year.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you look at the tour dates, a lot of Louisiana, a little bit of Nashville. Are there going to be chances for folks to hear these songs outside of those two regions?
Absolutely. We're looking to go to Europe next year. We're looking to blanket the world here. You know, we're always trying to move and grow, and that's what our ambitions are. So we're looking to take the songs and the message all over the world.
I've seen some stuff too where before that February single, you might be getting in the Christmas spirit a little bit.
Well, I didn't want to tell everybody about this. You may look by the colors. I may not be the most festive guy. But yes, we are releasing, we're going to go on our more gospel side of things on this one. We're releasing Go Tell It on the Mountain, our version of it. Really a country gospel-based version of it, and I'm very excited to bring that out. I kind of want people to hear the more gospel side of Will Wesley, so that's something I'm very excited to present to everybody.
And that's coming very soon, right? November or something?
November 22nd, it's coming. It's coming in right around Christmas, so you might find it in your stocking or something like that.
So you're not one of these artists that's ready to release Christmas music in October. You're waiting until really close to Thanksgiving.
I'm always waiting. Yeah, that's right. We got to get an early jump on this thing. We got to get moving.
All right, be looking for that one, and then 12 o'clock in Texas already streaming. And make sure you go check the video, a very important component to this single.